So guys, this right here, what you're seeing on screen, a lot of you guys don't know this, but this is the reason why I do what I do. All right, this is the reason why I come out, hang out with you guys a couple of times a week, tell you guys exactly what you need to be looking at in the markets, how you can maximize the amount you're making for this right here. Right, this is one of the members from over at the Patreon. All right, so shout out Debo Lewis. Check out his message. He made 162%. All right, he said he's never made over 30% before. This is just incredible to see. All right, the fact that I'm able to help you guys make crazy amounts of money in the markets using the options market, to me, is just the ultimate blessing and the ultimate give back to all of you guys. All right, listen, very proud of Debo Lewis. Absolutely smashed it on our last trade from over at the Patreon. This is what we do, all right, week in, week out. All right, we make these huge profits, these huge returns. You can't get this type of returns anywhere else other than the options market, where you're able to make over 100%. All right, I'm telling you guys, you're gonna be mind blown once you start doing this. All right, Debo is one of the new members over at the Patreon. I had a couple of you guys asking, is it for new members? How much information do you already need to know? How much knowledge do you need to know? You don't need to know anything. I'm here to guide you guys, all right? I'm here to take you to these types of returns, regardless of what your background is, regardless of how much you already know, all right? I've been in the game a long time and just helping beginners, those who are new, to reach these highs. It's just incredible for me. All right, listen, it's not just Debo. Shout out to the whole Patreon army. All right, we've got Roos absolutely smashing it as well with us, Kevin as well. Look, all these members doing amazing things. There's no reason why you can't do the same. There's no reason why you can't. As a matter of fact, you should. As a matter of fact, all of you guys should be making these types of returns throughout this year, right? Especially if you're tuned into me, especially if you are, watching the content. I want all of you guys to be making these types of returns. All right, so listen, these are the members over at the Patreon doing amazing things with me. Listen, we started off February in amazing fashion. We're going to continue this energy right through the month, and I want all of you guys along with us. All right, I want all of you guys enjoying these types of returns with us. It's going to do amazing things for you. It's done amazing things for me, and that's why I feel like I have a duty to give back to all of you, all right, so that all of you guys can get on this train, get on the party with us, and make these amazing returns. Okay, so if you haven't already, make sure you guys hop into the Patreon. All right, we are gearing up for another big one, and I want all of you guys, I want to be celebrating you. All right, you watching, I want to be celebrating you in the next video. All right, that's what I love to do. But that being said, now we got the Patreon army with a whole heap of cash. I want to tell you guys where you want to position it, okay? Because when you're with me, you're going to be making a lot of profits, guys, and you're going to need somewhere to deploy it, okay? So what we do is we go ahead in the options market, make these big returns, 100% here, 150% there, take that out to the market, to places that can multiply our money in our sleep. All right, so that's what I'm going to tell you guys in this video. A couple of names that these names will undoubtedly double from where they're at. Okay, so you can imagine you've essentially just made free money. All right, Debo Lewis, Kevin, all the other members essentially just made free money, and now they're going to double that free money, and you guys can see how quickly that can escalate, okay, when you do that repeatedly. So all these names I'm going to give you guys will be doubling. So as I said, if you're with me, you can make a lot of profit. You're going to need somewhere to put it. And this is where the guys at the Patreon will be putting their profits. First up, we've got Palantir, right? So currently $103. You can see the movement today. Massive move after earnings, 23%. Huge move. Now, in the last video, I did tell you guys, listen, I gave this one an honorable mention because they are going to be delivering their numbers. Undoubtedly, they're going to do well. But what you guys don't realize is this thing is just getting started. Okay, it's $103, but check out the market cap with me. All right, See, the market cap is $235 billion. That's nothing, because this thing is going to a trillion. This is going to be another name that joins that exclusive club of companies that have a value over a trillion. This will be one of them. If this gets to a trillion, or when it gets to a trillion, I should say, you can see how many X that will be. Okay. That's going to be an easy 4X from here. So if a 4X from here is on the cards, an easy double up is obviously on the cards. Okay, so this thing will be going to $200. I expect this thing to close out this year at $150, right? So still tons of upside from here. Don't be scared by the fact it's up 23%. This thing is just getting started. This is a phenomenal company doing amazing things. The trajectory is very, very strong. They're doing exactly what they need to do. Profitable. Market loves them. This thing has a lot of room to climb. The game plan for you guys is just simply catch this on any dips. Okay, you see a 3% dip, you see a 4% dip or a 5% dip, use your profits, grab some of this, hold it, because it will be doubling. Everything you put into here will be doubling. So that is heaps and heaps and heaps that I want you guys to be making on this name. Again, this is one that is going to be part of the journey to you guys, all of you guys getting rich. All of you guys watching me, you'll do amazing things financially. You're all on your journey. Some of you just started, amazing. I'm here to look after you. Some of you guys a couple of months, couple of years in, again, catering for you as well. This is a name that I want you guys to be tapped in on dips. Definitely go ahead and grab some of this. All right, that's the first one, but you guys know, couple more for you. Bitcoin currently it's at 99,300. What you guys will realize is, look at the stability, look at the strength that we're seeing around the $100,000. Why is that? Because we've now got a whole new class of investors in Bitcoin, those that have that longer term view. That's why you're seeing that stability around 100. This thing's been $100 forever. Okay, I think this thing was $100 on my last birthday, $100,000 on my last birthday. It's going to be around the same on my next birthday. All right, this thing is showing amazing stability, and it just shows you the quality of the investor base. So you're in good hands in here. But another thing I want you to realize is the cycles. Okay, I'll give you a quick lesson on cycles. So Bitcoin has these 4-year cycles, right? And we are coming up to the first year of this 4-year cycle. And in the 4-year cycle, we have these massive peaks, and we haven't actually peaked this cycle yet. As a matter of fact, the peak will come towards the back end of this year, the start of next year. So that being said, if we're going to get that peak, all right, when we get that peak at the back end of this year, start of next year, you want to be accumulating now while the market is taking its eye off it. Okay, my job, my role is to get you guys in the best possible positions. And I'll do that all the time, week in, week out, and bring to your attention things that are sleeping giants, right? As a matter of fact, this isn't a sleeping giant, this is a sleeping monster, right? Currently 99,500. Again, I expect this thing easily to get to that $150,000 mark this year, right? Making its way towards 200,000. Then after that, yes, you're going to get that little bit of a corrective phase in that year 3. And then year 4, you're going to get another peak, all right? Because people are warming up to the fact that it's the end of the cycle. So again, I've just broken that down the game for you. What you need to do is take advantage of the quietness here. Take advantage of these times where the market isn't looking at this. I want all of you guys in here, because when this thing rockets up to 150, listen, we'll all be celebrating, and everyone else will feel like they're left out because they weren't taking advantage of it during these times when it was quiet. So that's another one. Again, use your profits here. Again, when you're with me, guys, you'll be making a lot of profits. I want you guys to be deploying those profits strategically, so we get that compounding on compounding effect. Yeah, that's how we boost you guys' financial position. Another one I got for you is Nvidia. Again, notice how the market has put this one on the back burner. We don't get too much information. We don't get too much excitement around this name right now. Again, another sleeping giant for you, just like Bitcoin is. Currently $118. This thing is about 20% off its highs, but it will be reclaiming those highs. But before it reclaims those highs, you want to get into position now. So when it does make those new highs, getting towards that 160 and eventually towards the 200, you will have already had an amazing position, right? You'd have already taken all your profits with me, put a decent amount in here, and then enjoy that upside. Okay, so another name I want you guys to be taking advantage of. The business is exceptionally strong and they'll continue to do well. These guys have partnerships, contracts with the best companies and the best industries all around the world, and that isn't stopping. Okay, so again, assets are going to have these times where they're quiet, where times where the market doesn't appreciate them, but these are the times where I want all of you guys to take advantage of. Okay, so this is another one that I want you guys to be in position for, because there is tons of room for this to move higher. Again, we're using all of our profits, deploying into these names, and you're going to see massive increases, improvements in all of your financial situations. That's what I want for all of you guys, right? Once again, I want all of you guys to be hitting these types of numbers, these types of returns with us. This is what we do. I love to do it. I've done it so many times now. And listen, we're going to do it so many times more in the future. The most important thing is that you are in with us, all right? So that you're not just a spectator, you're a participant, and you can enjoy the ride with us, all right? So I look forward to seeing all of you on the inside. I'll catch you on the next video.